Hello, we are Microsoft. I would like to start off by sharing a personal story. When I was in the 4th grade, a friend had asked me where I went during English class. I told her, I go to ESL. Then she said, isn't that for people who can't speak English? Why can't you speak English? Then the friend next to her said, because she's dumb. She needs extra help. I felt so embarrassed I had to go to ESL. I remember running to the school restroom and crying. I felt so incompetent compared to my peers. I felt like everything was against me, and I began to doubt myself for the first time. How many people have felt this way before? Well, there is some light to my story. A year later, I was able to graduate from ESL. And I received a presidential award from Bill Clinton for receiving the highest score on the tax test in English. How did I do this, you may ask? Well, there was one word that helped me and encouraged me to strive for greatness. And it empowered me to try harder, and that I can do it, and it is possible. And that one word was hope. A small spark of hope ignited in my heart. And with that, it was able to grow as I discovered my capabilities and my talents that nobody else had. Soon after that, I was able to share the same exact hope to my friends and to the people around me who were also feeling discouraged. And then they began to share their hope to their friends. If we're able to spread hope in this way to so many different people, we can change so many people's lives. And when that hope grows, we can change the world. I would like to introduce our group. We are MicroHope, and this is our team.
Hi, my name is Shama Shiraz and I'm CEO of the company.
Hi, I'm Mahmoud and CFO.
Hello, I'm Andrew Opozo and I'm the Chief Technology Officer.
Hello, I'm Alyssa Ramos and I'm Vice President of Human Resources.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Gloria Shin. I'm the Chief Marketing Officer of MicroHope. There is a growing concern in our Dallas school districts. According to the Texas Tribune in 2018, 50% of our students were at risk of dropping out of school. On top of that, 59% of our students were from low-income families. From the districts, DeSoto ISD scored a D on accountable ratings. And 57% of their students were at risk of dropping out of school. From DeSoto ISD, Woodridge Elementary ranked 3,940th place from 4,420. Woodridge Elementary ranked 3,940th place out of 4,420 elementary schools in Texas, in all of Texas. We have many things to be concerned about. We would like to spread hope to these students who are struggling and are academically discouraged by using IT platforms to encourage them, to show them that they can achieve more, just as I have learned. So now I would like to bring Shama to explain MicroHope's plans in order to achieve our goals.
Thank you, Gloria. So how are we gonna do it? Well, I know it, so I'm gonna tell you. We are gonna have, MicroHope is a 10-day program, summer camp, in which students are going to have a fun, interactive environment in which they can learn and have some fun. The venue for that plan is Woodridge Elementary School. We are especially targeting 5th graders that are about 100 students because historically similar programs has been done, but the other programs, our youngest candidate were 6th graders, so we are trying to achieve at early age. We are also partnering with Code Monkey, which they are going to write a curriculum for us. After the camp is done, we are going to donate 100 laptops to the Woodridge Elementary School. In addition to that, we are also going to provide that curriculum to them so they can further use them with different graders. Microsoft is going to measure the success rate by comparing the national test records with the people who attend the seminar versus who didn't attend the camp. I'm very excited to show you the daily scheduled activities planned for the camp. We are going to have 2 sessions, one in the morning, one in the afternoon. Each session will last about 2 hours and 45 minutes. After that, before they head to school, safely to their homes, our sponsors will be providing them food and healthy snacks before they head out. Up next, I'm going to invite Andrew to talk more about plan and curriculum itself. Thank you.
Thank you, Shama. I'll be going over our skill building curriculum. We will be using a software called Code Monkey. The software is intended to teach students in a fun and educational environment how to code with no prior knowledge. First, our plan will be split into 4 stages. First, we'll begin with the Coding Adventure course. During this stage, students will learn the basis of coding, syntax, and logic through the use of objective and skill-based challenges. Next, we will move on to the Challenge Builder phase, during which students will move through predefined challenges designed to test their knowledge learned thus far. After this, they will enter the Game Design course. During this phase, students will learn how to design platform games, Frogger games, and Sprite courses in which they can create their own animations and characters with the skills they've learned thus far. Finally, we'll end with our Game Builder course. During this stage, students will be able to create their own game of their choice and display it to their classmates and teachers. Here I've included in a video that illustrates the software in use, the types of games they'll be using, and a look into the UI of the program. Can you hit play? Hopefully that'll give you a good idea of what the program looks like and what type of games these students will be creating. Moving on to our success measures, we'll be teaching students according to the Common State Core Standards. This is a set of standards used nationwide to assess what knowledge students should be learning between kindergarten and 12th grade. We'll be focusing on math and English and language arts literacy. We hope this will increase state standardized test scores overall. We will also be comparing the STAR scores of students who participated in our course versus those who did not in the next year. And following that, we will be giving certificates of completion to each student that completes the course, along with assessments throughout to assess their knowledge and skills learned. Now I'll pass it off to Mahmood to discuss our budget and staffing.
Thank you, Andrew. Since we are trying to cut our budget, we are partnering with 3 nonprofit organizations, which are going to be Feed the Children, Dallas After School, and PTA. Feed the Children is going to provide food for the students, and PTA, since they are self-funding, they can generate some fees for the student. And Dallas After School is going to transport 100 students safely to the school. And our budget, and our staff is going to be including 5 interns and 2 project managers. And our budget, as you can see, such as laptops, we are going to donate to the students, it's going to be $17,000, and the licensing is going to be $5,000. And the total grand total of $48,440. So we are going to ask for half of it. This is going to be $24,000 from Chandler. And now I'm going to hand it over to Elisa to talk about investment opportunities.
Thank you, Mahmood.
Why Microhope? I'll tell you why. Higher education, future job market, and overall economic growth.
all things we as a community strive for to be excellent. Microsoft wants to help in these efforts. In today's competitive job market, it is crucial to stand out. So by giving these students a chance to obtain these skills, we are setting them up for better success in the technology-driven world that we live in today. And by helping the students excel in the classroom, we are better helping them excel in the workplace as well. And by giving these students more ways to access their curriculum, we are setting them up for optimal success in the future. By growing our future talent pool within the DFW, we are attracting companies to set up here instead of other cities. According to the Dallas Morning News, with over 100,000 IT jobs posted just last year and an estimated 10% growth in the next 5 years, the DFW is recognized as one of the largest labor tech forces in the South, with a median salary sitting at $85,000 for IT, $85,000 annually for IT pros. Who's hiring IT pros? Let's take a look. As you can see, we have a lot of major companies that are looking for these candidates with these skills. So by investing in our project, you are investing in the future leaders of the DFW and the overall economic outline of our community. The goal of our project is to encourage youth participation in STEM fields and to spark interest in technology in young students. This aligns perfectly with your mission to increase economic growth, quality of life, and to attract the brightest workers by increasing the talent pool starting from pre-K all the way through higher education. Show of hands, who in here knows how to code? Anybody? Okay.
I feel down here now.
All right, so now we're about to watch a video and see what they have to say about coding.
I was 13 when I first got access to a computer.
The first time I actually had something come up and say, "Hello world," I made a computer do that. It was just astonishing.
Learning how to program didn't start off as wanting to learn all of computer science or trying to master this discipline or anything like that. It just started off because I wanted to do this one simple thing. I wanted to make something that was fun for myself and my sisters.
Coding is something that can be learned, and I know it can be intimidating, but you know, what isn't?
You don't have to be a genius to code. What it is, you know, computers are everywhere. You want to work in agriculture? Do you want to work in entertainment? Do you want to work in manufacturing? You know, it's just all over.
All depend on technology to communicate, to bank, and none of us know how to read and write code.
When I was in school, I was in this after-school group called the Whiz Kids, and when people found out, they laughed at me and, you know, all these things. And I'm like, man, I don't care. I think it's cool, and, you know, I'm learning a lot, and some of my friends have jobs.
Our policy is literally to hire as many talented engineers as we can find. The whole limit in the system is just that there just aren't enough people who are trained and have these skills today.
Whether you're trying to make a lot of money or whether you just want to change the world, computer programming is an incredibly empowering skill to learn.
I think if someone had told me that software is really about helping people by using computer technology, it would have changed my outlook a lot earlier.
The programmers of tomorrow are the wizards of the future. You know, you're going to look like you have magic powers compared to everybody else.
Great coders are today's rock stars.
That's it.
I was 13 when I...
So what I wanted y'all to take away from that video is the importance of those skills and where it can lead our future DFW leaders. We are MicroHope, so join us in our efforts. To build a better community, more productive community, and empower children through education. Together, we all can achieve more. Thank you. We are now open for questions. Yes.
So y'all mentioned a little bit about insurance. What does the insurance cover and what is it for?
Okay, so general type of, whenever you do anything related to kids or that specific kind of area, general liability insurance is a general risk insurance. It's a business insurance that you have to take. Just instant a kid gets falls, like a fall, they are going to sue us. So that insurance protects us as a company so that that liability doesn't fall on us.
Okay, thank you.
I see the camp teaches based on programming. Why do you expect that to change STAR scores when there's no programming STAR test?
Well, actually, that is a great question. The question is, how do you compare the STAR testings to programming, correct? I will direct that question to Andrew. He can better assist you with
So
that.
actually, the software that we're using, that we were licensing CodeMonkey, it teaches based on the Common Core state standards, which are what the STAR is based off of, and it has every section within, the software lists every section specifically, but it does help with literacy, understanding, reading skills, and definitely math skills. So that's how we expect it to improve.
Any other questions? Yes.
So I heard that you guys are going to be donating the curriculum to the school, is that correct?
So the question was, will we be donating the curriculum to the school? Yes, we are donating the curriculums and the games to the school so they could further implement it with the other 5th graders. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.